All right, we're back. Thank you for joining the Naked Famous Denim live stream. My name is Garrett. Today I'm here with Terry.
Hello.
We got a lot of action going on in the chat. So hey everybody, Solvents, Ivory Shoes, Odyssey Rider. Whoa. Patster,
Offline
48.
again. Internet issues. Oh no. And we're back again.
No, we're not back yet.
Are we back?
I think we're back.
Okay, are you back?
It says excellent.
Excellent connection there.
Excellent, we're back. Sorry, for some reason there's a squirrel outside chewing on the wires, or maybe it's some guy stealing copper. I don't know.
Yeah, I had to go back out there and feed the old server hamsters to make sure that the stream can keep.
Yeah, did you forget to feed them?
I may have forgotten to feed the old server hamsters.
Anyways, we have a lot to talk about today. Of course, we had the Hedora release. We're going to talk about the New York City Snowmageddon, which I did experience. We have some sale rack jeans, some hidden gems, because last week you guys were interested in the Fat Fox, so I have some more goodies that are going to be discounted if you guys are interested in that. We have a special Goral unboxing. If you don't know what Goral is, you're going to want to stick around for that. And then lastly, I have like a Tokyo map. Like people have been asking for like us to do like a map of like our favorite stuff, like where we like to eat, things we like to do, shops we like to go to. So between me and Brandon, and also Terry,
a small edition.
We made a little map, and so we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk about that, and I'll send you guys all the link so you can save it, and when you go to Japan, you can check out all those spots. Anyways, so before we get started, cheers, and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, everyone's in the chat going fast. If you, of course, you can also ask questions. So if we miss your question, you can ask it again, and we'll try to do our best. So yeah, don't forget, questions in the chat. We will answer them more or less. Okay, Terry, how did the Hedora release go?
So, if you guys don't know, today was the release day of the final Godzilla jean, the Hedora Selvedge, our super cool 15-ounce unsanforized Selvedge little Godzilla surprise that we squeezed in right before the end of the month and went exceedingly well. I wish we could have made a lot more of them. However, supplies were quite limited. Just kind of given the nature.
We were just limited on the fabric.
Just didn't have enough fabric to go around. So it went really well, and I don't think there's any left here in Montreal. However,
let's just check real quickly here.
Scroll down here.
We have a 31 in a strong guy.
Okay.
And a 29 and a 30 in weird guy. And 28, 29, 30 in true guy. So if you are one of those sizes and you slept in and you're just waking up now, it's your lucky day. But wait, let's check the New York site. If you're an American customer, oops, did I do that correctly?
Oh yeah, so you just got pulled out of the tab. That's all. We're good.
Yeah, if you're an American, you can order from Naked Famous Denim NYC. They still have a few sizes here. I'm not going to read it out, but at the bottom here, good little amount of sizes. If you weren't able to get your size, I'm sorry. That's just kind of the way it goes.
I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to reactivate that window there.
Sorry,
I think we had a little bit of a whoopsie. There we go.
There
we go. Now they know what to talk about. Yeah, so we got a couple of like medium size there. There's still some good stuff in the New York store, of course, if you are have a shipping address in the United States. So that's that. All
right, so let's just jump into the chat here real quick, because I don't want to miss anybody's questions here. Was there going to be a new tote bag, boat and tote style? No new tote bags.
No new tote bags.
In the works. Never say never. We kind of talked about it, and we have a fabric that we have in mind.
The conversation, like the topic comes up every now and then. It's just a matter of squeezing it in the schedule.
It's just like we're very busy. The factory's always busy. So to stop and kind of make something that is just going to be like taking up production time, and we're not going to sell them, And it's not jeans, because most people want jeans, right?
The people want jeans.
The people want jeans, so we're in the jean making business. So,
but we are growing, so it's
you never know. I'm sure tote bags will come back eventually, but at this time, no plans.
No immediate plans.
Sullivan says we need more milk glass. More milk glass is on the way. We already talked about that before.
Yeah,
I think
orders have been placed.
Yep. Why did the Hedora not have Easy Guy? Well, we just didn't have very much fabric, and the Easy Guy is the second least popular fit. So the True Guy, the Strong Guy, and the Weird Guy are the top 3 most popular fits, and we just didn't want to like split it up and divide it, because then at that point we might not have enough fabric for everything. So no Easy Guy. If you are an Easy Guy fan, I would recommend you the Strong Guy. Try the Strong Guy. I know it's not tapered, but trust me, straight fits will grow on you and you'll never go back.
Yeah, it's a classic style. It's the one that I have been wearing for the past 2 weeks.
You're wearing Strong Guy?
No, True Guy. You say Strong Guy?
No, I said Strong Guy.
Oh, well, my bad.
True Guy is also fine too.
True Guy's cool too.
Any Grandrel weft in the future? Probably yes. Nothing planned. There were some murmurs. Brandon was speaking to me about it a little bit, but nothing locked in at the moment. Any MIJ17 updates? No. Nope. I'm not giving you any MIJ17 updates until it is here in my hot little hand so I can show it off to you, because I don't want to ruin the surprise, because I think it's going to be a good surprise. So I think it's better to show you guys in person when we get it, and it will be very cool. It's worth the wait. Okay, any Senpai Edgelord asks, any tips on how for a first soak to preserve or keep the leather patch in good condition? How long should I soak? So
it's a good question.
Good question. I'd say if you want to really preserve it like the best you possibly can, I'd maybe hit it. And I think you mean like a veg tan leather patch. I think he's talking about the Hedora. You can maybe hit it with a little bit of bee seal or like leather conditioner and like a boot oil before. It will darken it, guaranteed. It will darken it, but so will soaking it. Yeah. And that's just going to protect it just a little bit. Again, don't get aggressive with it because there's the graphic. You don't want to rub it away. Just a little bit of oil before you get it wet. Probably not the worst idea.
Yeah, and give it time to kind of soak in. So you want to kind of do this the day before just to have a little bit of moisture. And this is specifically for the veg tan leather. So like a plain naked veg tan leather is going to suffer the most from like a hot wash or something. So give me a little bit of like basically just oil to kind of like seep in there for like a day, kind of get there, and get fully distributed. Then it kind of when it goes in the wash, it then gets pulled out by all the soaps, but it protects the leather a little bit.
I would say for soaking time wise, like anywhere from like half hour to an hour is probably going to be
I actually threw these ones in the dryer in the washer, and the Hedora one came out fairly well. So I gave it like
show off the patch.
I gave it the works. So who wants to see my behind?
Take off your belt so people can really see
take
proper.
Off the belt again,
Take it off.
Let's try and move my derriere in the camera here. So this is, oh no, I'm backwards. Let's try and get my butt up in there. Yeah, you got that business?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Turned out fine, I think.
Yeah, so I put this, because this was the wash test, so I gave it a hot wash and a hot dry, which is what we do not recommend. It's the most aggressive way to deal with your jeans, so there's nothing harder on it. And that was a patch without any oils or anything. I just blasted it, worst case scenario, and it still turned out pretty good. Not all veg tan's going to be like that, but the Hedora lasted pretty well, and all the graphics still there. So
I remember when I had the Mr. Poopy Butthole jeans, I put those in the dryer, and they came out, and the patch had turned into like a hard shell taco. And I tried to like kind of like uncurl it, and it just cracked in half. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm cutting this off. So be careful. That's all I'll say.
I was going to say, if you do plan on washing your jeans a lot, especially with hot water and like using a dryer, I find the pull-up leather patches survive the best.
Yeah, because they're full of oil and wax, essentially.
Yeah, we get some in for fade reviews, and you can still see like the pull-up leather doing just fine after years of wear and washing. Okay.
Patster asks a good question. Hey, Patrick. He said, Garrett, did you see someone in NYC with a fit that pissed you off? It was a good This Week at Naked Famous. So he's talking about the last episode of This Week at Naked Famous Denim, which I went through like 5 tips that I wish I knew about styling your outfits when I was in my early 20s. No, there was no one in particular in New York that pissed me off. I'd say in general, and this is general, at least in the area that our shop is in Soho, like people are pretty well dressed. I almost think people dress up just to go outside. And then there are also a lot of tourists who are coming, and I think they also think it's kind of like a fashion show. You see like tourists in groups, and they're kind of like all dressed up. Everyone's wearing their like fur coats and that. Speaking of which, so I was just in New York City last weekend just because we had a couple new staff starting in the store, so I went down to say hi. And I didn't know, but by like basically on Saturday my flight on Sunday got canceled, and then it got rebooked, and then that one got canceled, rebooked it again, ended up staying a couple extra days because there was like this crazy snowstorm. I'm sure if you're an American you already know about it.
It was in the news.
But if you're not from the United States, you might not know that New York had this like crazy, they call it a blizzard. Honestly, I think it was not that bad. For Montreal, this is like every day almost. It's just like a regular occurrence, but for them they got quite a bit of snow. It was like maybe this much, and that shuts down the whole city pretty much. But we stayed open. We were open. The store was open, and it was great because a lot of people came by. I got to talk to, I'm sure there's somebody watching this that I talked to in the store, so hi, thanks for coming by. It's always nice to meet you guys and meet customers and hang out in the shop a little bit. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting week down in our weekend down in New York. I did go up to Central Park though and walk around in the snow at like, what was it? It was probably only 8 or 9 o'clock at night, but it was dark. There was almost nobody. I had the place to myself. There's about this much snow in there. I'm like,
you had Central Park to yourself.
Yeah, it was kind of a nice. I was like, when else would I? How often is there a blizzard and you get to go to Central Park? So that's what I did.
Not often.
For the snowstorm. Anyways, so that's my update on the New York snowstorm. That is the reason why Naked Famous Denim, this week at Naked Famous Denim came out late, because I arrived Tuesday night.
He was in the wrong country.
And then we had to film it on the Wednesday, and wait, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, we filmed Wednesday.
Yeah, I filmed Wednesday, and then I edited it. And this episode took a little bit more time for me to do because I had to film a whole bunch of shots of myself wearing different outfits, like trying stuff on, and then I had to, edit that all together. So I didn't finish posting it till like 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Oof.
Anyways, I hope it was worth it. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I think it's worth it. I think there's a little bit to learn from everyone. Some of it's really basic, like just like pull up your pants, tuck in your shirt, do some basic things like have proper length, get your things hemmed, get them altered. But it all really coalesces into, a much better, good looking outfit, in my opinion, at least. All right, let's scroll down here. I got so caught up. Oh, someone said their Shot B3 arrived today.
Oh.
And the outside temperature increased by 20 degrees Celsius.
Sir, I remember packing your jacket, so I do hope you enjoy it. We all kind of ummed and awed at it. I hope you enjoy that jacket. I think you have the perfect pair of pants to match it with if you are who I think you are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So next up, I have a few. Odyssey Rider says, I appreciate you showing how bad sneakers look with outfits. Yeah, I think that's almost the number one takeaway for the video is like, if you're over 25, I think you should have like a proper pair of leather shoes for, like, again, exceptions. If you're doing sports, if you're doing physical activities, if you're working, that's an exception. But anything else, you should be wearing like proper shoes. Like, you're not playing basketball all the time, so why are you wearing Jordans at Walmart, Right? I don't know. Am I being crazy?
Yeah, you don't like the sneakers.
I like sneakers, but sneakers are kind of for kids. That's my hot take.
Yeah.
Sneakers are for kids.
He's an anti-sneakerite, people. By the way, he's wearing possibly the nicest sneakers a man can own right now. So
yeah, I'm being anti-sneaker as I am wearing sneakers, but I'm wearing sneakers for a reason, because these aren't just average sneakers. These are some special sneakers, but we will get to the sneakers later. That's not what I'm talking about, like Vans and Converse and stuff like that. Like,
Comfy shoes.
And actually, the Goral shoes are usually really fancy leather. So that counts as a leather shoe. Count that.
Still counts as a leather shoe.
All right, so I said that we'd have some cool sale items here. And last week we showed off some Fat Foxes. I had 2 mis-hems, so basically they were hemmed by accident to the wrong length. And because of that, we can't sell them at full price. So I thought, maybe someone here would want it. And of course, we offer a discount, 25% off. So I went in the store because we actually have a sale rack downstairs. And normally you can only buy those things if you come here in store because it's in store only. It's too complicated for us to put this stuff on the website. But I thought maybe today I could go down, grab a few of those, show them off. And if maybe somebody here is interested, just send us an email. So email info@nakedandfamousdenim.com. Maybe you can type it there, Terry.
I will absolutely put it
in the chat.
Gonna copy it.
And put down your name, your address, and your phone number, and then that way we can send you an invoice if you do want to purchase any of these items. All right, so first item here. Let's see if anybody knows in the chat. Who's gonna be first in the chat? What jacket is this? Oh no, I think I might be a little bit traumatized by this release.
Yes, perfect.
All right, well, it is the Toxic Avenger jacket with this massive big chenille patch on the back. Trauma Inc. 1990. I've been traumatized. The Toxic Avenger. Very cool. This is a size...
I'm guessing it's a medium.
Medium.
Yeah. I think this was
It's a medium. I think this is a sample.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see anything wrong with it.
So this is a sample because the actual Toxic Avenger was not this fabric.
So this is a different fabric.
It's the wrong fabric.
Yeah, so normally it should have been like that broken twill, kind of like the Frankenstein, but this is something else.
Looks like a left-hand twill almost.
Looks kind of left-hand twilly. So this is a sample that was just made to test, I guess, the embroidery and the chenille patch. So this is kind of a one.
This is a left-hand twill.
A one of one, probably. So we're gonna offer this 25% off. Ooh, this is not cheap though. 25% off, and so this is the price before the discount. So it's $449.
Canadian.
No, that's US dollars.
Oh, US.
I believe. I told Chris to give me US dollar prices. Can you double check that actually?
Yeah, I'll take a see what he
says. But just open up Momentous.
Yeah, I'll fire it up.
So yeah, this is $449, and then take 25% off of that if you're interested. Let me know. Yes, someone said Bezad and BD have that. They have this, but I don't think they have this version. They have the one with the proper fabric. Again, this is just a sample.
We had about 2 or 3 of them. I think one's hanging in the store. One customer, a special gentleman from New York, has one.
Yes.
And then
David.
I think this might be the last one.
Yeah. Okay, just double check. Go to style.
Yeah, there. It's been a while.
Anyways, so Toxic Avenger. We're just gonna double check that price because it seems a little. I don't want to make sure that's in US dollars. Okay, next up, I have this beautiful. This is a loose weave corduroy jacket. Again, got these nice hand warmer pockets here. This is a size medium. Loose weave corduroy black 100% cotton. I don't know. I can't even remember when this is from. I don't even know if we made this, to be honest. Because I remember when we changed to these style pockets, but I don't remember this particular jacket. So we might never have made this. This might just be a one-of-a-kind sample. I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat remembers. Did we ever sell these? I can't even remember. But hey, we do a lot of releases. So possibly.
Yeah, these are US dollars.
That's US dollars?
Yeah. It is what it is. US bucks.
No, do you check the Toxic Avenger?
Yeah,
that's correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Toxic Avenger, $449. That's regular price, so take 25% off of that. And then this guy right here is only $178. Yeah. That's a good price. Yeah. This must be an older product. So $178, take 25% off that if you're interested in this medium seersucker corduroy loose weave. Okay, so now we got some some jeans. That's what people really want here. Should I save the best for last?
Oh, there's a pretty special one there.
Ooh, there's some pretty cool
so
ones
normally
here.
these things were actually hanging up on our sale rack in the store, so we're trying to like let some of our viewers have the same chance. If you can't make it up all of the Montreal, if you want to see some of these rare exclusives.
How does a medium fit? Fits like a medium.
The medium, I believe, is the same as our. It's going to have roughly the same dimensions as I think it's got the pockets, right?
It fits like a medium.
Yeah.
If you're normally a medium, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
American medium. All right. So next up here we have this one here. Some people may remember this. The Mistress of the Dark, Elvira. So this is from a couple Halloweens ago, I think. How many Halloweens? One or two?
Not
one or two Halloweens ago.
Two Halloweens ago.
So it's got this kind of purpley denim here.
So purple weft, one of my favorite styles. I love purple
Selvedge ID purple weft. We haven't done a purple weft in a while. I feel like this might have been the most recent purple weft.
It is. The Godzilla.
Right.
Shin Godzilla.
And then nice co-branded woven label. And of course, the best part here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the pocket bags.
The Elvira pocket bags.
Just kind of saying hello over there.
Sexy. Anyways, so I got this Elvira pair. This is a weird guy. Let's take a look here. Weird guy 32, sample size. The price is $228. So take 25% off of $228 if you're interested in the Elvira jean. Send us an email. All right, now we're getting even spicier here.
Like some rare ones.
I wouldn't call this super rare, but like rare now because it's just we haven't released these in a long time. Okay, so up next we have this guy. Oh, I can't see Terry.
Yeah.
So this is the weird guy, King of Slub. I believe this is the King of Slub 1. Nope, it's the King of Slub 2.
Yeah, okay.
So King of Slub 2. Weird guy. This is the slubbiest jean ever made. Look how crazy that texture is. So we do have the Prince of Slub coming for fall, but maybe you can't wait. Maybe you want to start your slub bud fade journey right now. Well, you can because we do have this. It is a weird guy. What did I say? 32. It even has a cool handwritten label.
Oh, wow, that's an absolute sample then, yeah.
It's a sample, and the label is written by hand. Pretty cool, huh? It's so handmade. So if you're interested in this guy, so I guess there's like nothing, again, it's a sample, so there's nothing wrong with it. They're not hemmed, they're not shorter, they're just a sample. So if you're interested in it, this one is $388 US, take 25% off of that. So we'll give you 25% off of $388 if you want the King of Slub 2. Kind of your last chance for the King of Slub.
Yeah, big fan of the King of Slub, of course. I love my King of Slub 2s.
Okay,
See me wear them.
Lastly, is this the best for last? Debatable. Anyways,
it's a good one.
MIJ 12. This is a good fit, true guy fit. Let's see which size here. Size 31. True guy 31. This one was hemmed. I didn't measure it, but you can see here, hemmed a little bit. So still of like normal length, and I think these have been washed one time. But they're tempy treated anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure if they were washed or they're just tempy treated, but anyways, that's them right here. A little bit of a hem on them. And these guys are $284, so take 25% off of $284 if you're interested in the MIJ 12s. And yeah, that's it. I just thought these were like some cool hidden gems that are down in the store. Like, people are lucky if they can make it to the store here and they can kind of go through the sale rack because we got a bunch of cool stuff down there. But I thought you guys should have a chance.
Yeah, and there are a lot of 32s because 32 is, kind of the default
more sample size.
The default sample size, basically.
Yeah, mediums and 32s. It is a good day to be a 32.
Yeah, so if you're looking for these jeans, again, send us an email, info@nakedfamousdenim.com. The full email is just up there in the comments.
Yeah, we already wrote it. Scroll up.
And if you want to buy one of these, we will send you like an invoice draft, and then once you get it, we'll ship them off to you. Mm-hmm. We'll make it happen.
And we're trying to find some good homes.
Yeah, good homes
for these jeans.
Yeah, we don't want them just sitting on the
like an orphan on the rack.
No,
unwanted. No, they are wanted. It's just
they are wanted.
We just have to find the right home for it.
Okay.
All right, the chat is going here. It's hard for me to keep up, but again, if I missed your question, just ask it again in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer it.
Yeah, it's a lot of woo boy.
What?
Yeah. Oh, here's a good question.
Where are these pants made? That is a good question. So, almost all except for one of those pants is made in Quebec, Canada. So we have our factory upstairs here, like literally right up there.
Right there.
We have a factory, and then we also have our other main factory, which is about 3 hours away from here, also in Quebec, Canada. And yeah, that's where all the jeans are made, except for the Made in Japan line. Hence why it's called Made in Japan. So if it's a Made in Japan jean, it comes from Japan. If it's not, it's all made in Canada. All of the fabric, though, does come from Japan. So it doesn't matter whether it's made in Canada or made in Japan. All the fabric, without a doubt, comes from Japan. So it's all good stuff, of course.
I did see a question. Moving on to something that's kind of close to my heart. We had a gentleman here asking Stephen Koppelkam, when are the Linen Blend Cat Aloha shirts coming out? Well, I know that the Linen Cats women's shirts are already out. The Billies, I'm just going to put this up there, and we know that the Billies are already out over here. So these guys are available. They've just come out without make a huge song and a huge show about them there, but they are available. The Aloha shirts, not yet though. So the women's are kind of getting like a priority launch there, and as soon as we get them into the factory for a lot of our women's stuff, it's going on. Like, they'll be able to buy right away.
Generally for the women's, it's like once it's available, we just put it up. And even for the men's shirts as well too, unless it's like a really big shirt, and we'll do a release for it just because we want people to all kind of have a fair shot at it. For the women's stuff, just kind of goes online, and you can get it whenever. If you're interested in any specific pieces, then I would say like go to that item and then click the size that you want and click the email me when available, and then you'll get an email as soon as it comes out, so that way you know, and it doesn't kind of
and it works really well, because sometimes we'll put stuff back in stock and then like the next morning someone snapped it up right away. So absolutely that does work.
Is the Kawataro considered a really slubby jean? I would say pretty slubby compared to like average. Then I would say yes.
Yeah.
But here we have like some pretty extreme stuff.
It's not like a king of slub or anything like that.
It's not like an extremely slubby jean, but has it got a decent amount of slub?
Noticeably slubby.
Yeah. Same with like the Pickle Ricks that I did a fade review on here. Like when they start to fade, like you can see it from like far away. Like if you're walking down the street, you'd notice something's different about this jean right away.
There's a lot of talk for dog shirts. Garrett, when you head off to Japan and you go visit those mills, you have to start talking dogs and cats and stuff.
Yes, I will look. Trust me, I'm my eyes are peeled whenever we go, which will be soon, and I will look for the dogs and I will look for the cats, and I will do my best.
We're going to put that request
I did find a print. I just showed Terry.
That was a cool print.
I found a Japanese artist from like the 17 to I think 1800s.
200 years ago.
Yeah, so anyways, some really cool artwork of cats basically wearing kimonos, and it's woodblock prints, and I'm like, this seems like could be a cool idea. So anyways, we'll see what we can do with that. But yes, I will look for the dog shirts. I didn't realize there's so many dog people out there.
There's a lot of dog talk over here.
What type of dogs? Let us know in the chat. What's your favorite type of dog? What's your favorite type of dog, Terry?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what my favorite type of dog breed is. I was going to say, I'm going to be that guy and say rescue. Rescue dog.
That's a cop-out.
It's a cop-out. But if I'm forced to choose a breed.
Pure breed.
I was going to say, like, I want the most, like, mongrelly, cross, not in a crossbred dog, like of undiscernible like origin. Like I love like the
like those ones that they have in Asia, like those ones just like
exactly.
a brown colored dog.
No, like the opposite of a pure breed, like the anti-pure breed. Usually they're really healthy.
The super mix.
They're usually extremely healthy. And they're like fun dogs and a lot of energy there. So that's when I go. I mean, like I've spent a lot of time with my what's it called, my wife's family's Malamutes, 2 giant dogs, like the diesel trucks of dog world. And man, those guys got some power on them. I spent time with little baby dogs, medium dogs, and like the giant like Mastiff over here. But yeah, if I have to choose, that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna say like a rescue mongrel.
Yeah, we have a Mastiff in the office.
A massive Mastiff.
What is she? Like, English Mastiff?
Yeah, just an absolute unit.
Yeah. Growing up, I always wanted a cane Corso. But now that I'm older, my favorite dog, because I also grew up with one when I was like a baby, is a German Shepherd.
This is a pretty.
We had not in my family, but my grandma had a German Shepherd when I was young, and so I don't know. I just love German Shepherds. There's actually a customer in the New York store who was a dog trainer who came in.
Cool.
Yeah, that was his whole job, was training dogs, and I asked him what's his favorite type of dog, and he said German Shepherd, and I was like, oh yeah. We're the same. I
always feel bad because like I know a lot of pure breed dogs have like a lot of health issues and they tend to
like you see
like
pugs. You always like I feel bad for them. They can't even breathe.
Poor little Cronenbergian. The Cronenbergian.
And the
dogs,
eyes are like.
They're pretty funny. I had one of my best friend's partners had like a pug, and it like took a giant dump on my parents' rug. But
oh great!
They are kind of lovable in their own goofy way.
They are definitely goofy.
I mean, like, I only wish, like, kind of like genetics have done them dirty.
I prefer, like, if I wanted a small dog like that, I'd get a little bulldog. Those are cute.
Yeah, a little bulldog, English bulldog, whatever. But yeah, there's many of those. I keep on seeing, and I know this is going straight to me because I'm a super nerd over here. And I'm going to nerd out a little bit there. The 40K collaboration call. I'm a huge 40K nerd. I own the books.
40K? Are you talking about like the little plastic guys?
I'm talking Warhammer, baby. Just like Warhammer, baby. We're talking Warhammer 40K over here.
Oh my
the nerdiest of nerds. Just like Hollywood superstar Henry Cavill.
You know what? Maybe it could
Warhammer
be a cool
guy.
collaboration. The problem
Games Workshop, they are licensing masters. Like they got a hotline. If we call them up, it's like we want to talk business. They'll send some guys.
I don't know nothing about it. You'd have to be in charge.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
What type of what class 40K do you like?
We got flowcharts for you, baby. Flowcharts. Where to start with the lore? Lore? 40K is all lore. It's only lore. I never even played the plastic game. I've never
just read about it?
I've just played tabletop and the old RTS game, Dawn War 1 up to like 3 and soon to be 4.
Did you like to paint? Did you paint the guys?
I've never done miniatures.
Oh, I thought that was the whole fun part.
Some people are big into the miniatures and painting. I'm into the lore, man. The Black Library. The Black Library. Anyway, this is one of the nerdiest things I've said in a while, but like I think it would work pretty cool because they're different, like, there's ultramarines and they have like strong color schemes because of course they're painted miniatures, so it'd be really easy to have like certain themes.
Hey, I'm not against it. I just don't know like the first thing about it. Like
it's pretty big these days. I'd say pretty big. I mean, it's not a crazy idea, and yeah, man. I'm sure Games Workshop is like they're ready.
I still have this one like memory burned into my head. I was in, I guess, high school, like, starting high school, and I just was at this strip mall and there was a Warhammer shop. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. What is this? And I like walked in, and the second I opened the door, I was hit by like a wave.
Don't say it.
Of sweat and glue.
I knew.
It just smelled like sweat and glue in there, and I was just like, whoa. And then I like did a quick little and I was like, all right, I'm out of here. Yeah. But I do like how they have tables in the back, so it's kind of like a community thing. Like you can go in there.
It's big, man. And it's not just it's not just the miniatures. Yeah, also like it's like there's Lord knows how. But I think what the Horus Heresy is like 50 books. Correct me if I'm right, chat. 50 books. I'm like I don't know, like halfway. The audiobooks are fantastic. The video games are fantastic. Space Marine 1 and 2 is fantastic.
Oh, I didn't even know there's video games.
Oh, they're so good that like they're kind of like influence back and forth. And there's the video game even kind of like inspired this Amazon like sci-fi like short on I think on Amazon Video, Amazon Prime Video. It was a really, really cool one, and they did it. It looked really, really cool. It's pretty sick. But yes,
Amazon is making a Warhammer
anyway,
show.
and Henry Cavill is like fighting Hollywood to try to make a 40K TV show, even if he has to pay it out of his own pocket.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, I would do it. Yeah, there's always like some ugly sides to every hobby, you know, like, you know.
Is Warhammer gonna be as cool as Cowboy Bebop though?
I mean, like, for me, it's no contest. I'm a 40K.
Really? All right.
40K all day.
All right.
Yeah, 40K.
Any 40K
I own the
haters
books,
in the
man.
chat?
I own the books.
Oh my god, I didn't realize.
I own the video games.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'll make the sign of the Aquila and just. There you go.
All right. We'll see.
All right. We'll have to tone down the nerd at the
We'll see what we can do. All right. Let's get back on track here. I have.
Thank you. Yeah, Brett Ward. The short on Amazon. Everyone has seen it. It was really, really cool.
I have a special box here that arrived. Dun, 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 dun. I remember. Oh my gosh! It smells like glue. It's giving me flashbacks to the Warhammer store. Because I'm swear it's like sweat smell, and then like the glue, like the like super glue smell, right?
Yeah, PVA. Hey, they both come from the UK.
Warhammer comes from UK. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. I guess they're all into that kind of thing. All right, so I have the Goral box here. So if you don't know, if you don't remember, basically, if you haven't seen the video, by the way, check out Goral's YouTube channel. Head over there. They have a series called Will It Shoe. So Terry, what is Will It Shoe about? Because you told me originally.
Okay, cool. So switching to Will It Shoe by Goral. So Goral has a little thing on.
So what is Goral?
Let's go right back there. Goral is a UK-based shoe company. They've been making shoes in the UK by hand, the old way, specifically sneakers, mostly sneakers. And they do a lovely, lovely job. They use amazing materials, like the finest of fine leathers, all made by hand up there in the UK. I think it's in Sheffield.
I don't know.
I believe it's in Sheffield. And wonderful boots. Wonderful boots and shoes. So what they do...
Well, they kind of make like a shoey boot. Like
they have,
high
now
top.
They have some boots. I think they even have like a B3 version too as well. But mostly shoes, like really, really, really nice sneakers made out of nice leathers.
Mm-hmm. And like Horween, like good stuff.
You've seen me wear it on This Week in Naked Famous. I got a pair of those Rose Anvil Goral collabs. I've loved them. I had them for a few years. Fantastic. And I was really, really pleased. Kind of like when there's some communication back and forth. I was like, oh yeah, oh man, oh boy. So I kind of liked where it's going. But as for the Will It Shoe, they have their own YouTube channel where they do cool things, where they kind of take on little challenges. They try to make shoes out of like bizarre materials. Like, I think they use like neoprene for like a wetsuit or something like that. And like, you know, they just like, can you take this material?
I feel like neoprene
somehow,
would make a good shoe, to be honest.
Squish it into like a shoe form.
Trainers,
yes, that's right. That's what they say in the old country.
Trainers. I always thought that was funny.
I should know. I'm a dual citizen. But yeah.
Shame, Terry.
No,
Shame.
But yeah, anyway, we did a little collaboration with them and say, you know what? How about we take some of our heaviest denim that we've ever made? That's 32 ounce. Some of.
Second heaviest.
Not the heaviest, but amongst the heaviest.
Yes. Okay.
Top two. And yeah, we kind of give them a challenge. Like, here's some 32 ounce black. We don't have much lying around, but we gave them a little bit and says, why not do your best and see if it can shoe, see if it will shoe. And surprise, surprise, it does shoe, and boy, does it ever shoe.
Yes.
So they released a lovely video. It's a super neat video. You should go watch on their channel.
Mm-hmm. Leave them a like, too.
Leave them a like.
Subscribe. And then leave a comment saying that we sent you.
Yeah, and lots of love there.
I would appreciate it.
I definitely know they wear some of our jeans, and well, hey, I wear their shoes, so the love is mutual.
All right, so I'm
gonna
enough
waffling, enough yakking.
You want to unbox it?
I know, because
you love this.
I already know it's not my size, so I can't wear this. But I'm gonna unbox this on camera. It comes in a really nice. Doesn't smell that gluey.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just sensitive to it.
Yeah, I've got a cool box there. It's a yellow. Mine are not yellow. We got like that. Oh, there's the glue. Yeah, there you go. Okay, nice little black bag. Oh man. Oh, we got a little card over there.
Oh yeah, let's just show this so people can see. Like, this is what they normally make. is like these kind of
Trainers.
proper leather trainers. And so this is like
Snazzy.
a nice leather shoe. I would agree this is a good shoe.
Yeah, well, it comes in this lovely...
And they make it nice and handmade too. This is like, and they're not cheap, by the way.
Yeah.
They're definitely not cheap.
yeah, there's no illusion. Like, these are expensive shoes.
Look at those outfits. Those are some
Classy.
nice outfits.
Classy.
So there you go.
But
These are
street photographer.
These are Garrett approved.
Yeah, Garrett approved.
All right, Terry. So what do we got?
So we have this lovely little. There's individually wrapped. I've never seen this before.
Wait, you've never had shoe bags before?
Well, yeah, but usually it's like 2 shoes, 1 bag. This is 1 bag, 1 shoe.
Really?
Yeah.
It happens to me all the time.
Maybe I'm not buying
The right type of shoes.
expensive shoes.
I feel like all my shoes come with their own
Anyway.
individual bags.
What's going on?
Don't hit me in the face.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to take out the, oh man, this, and stiffener here.
Yeah, you gotta go like this.
Oh, God.
I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Check this out. By the way, 32 ounce. I want to show you off the actual, it's such a heavyweight shoe that you can actually see all the grains there. A lovely little red stitching on the back there, kind of like a call out to the Selvedge. They said it was a little bit too complicated to kind of get the Selvedge worked out for the shoe. You got the little tongue.
You got the woven label there.
Woven label tongue holder. Goral on the inside. Oh, it just feels so nice.
Show them the outsole.
Show them the outsole there.
And then show them the stitching on the, I don't know what you'd call it. It's not the welt, but like,
Yeah,
what technology are they using?
These are resolable. You can send them back to Goral. They'll put new soles on it.
What's the technology they use?
Sewing. I know what you mean. What type of attached to the lower?
Stitching seam.
I'm not a Weston from Roseanville. I don't know enough about shoes. All I know, they're really cool.
Oh, they use a Blake stitch.
Blake stitch. Okay.
Okay, interesting.
So Garrett actually has another
sidewall stitch. All right, yeah.
Sidewall stitch. I think these are fantastic.
Should I take it off or should I show it on foot?
Garrett has a very similar pair that he's already been wearing, but it has the gum sole, my preferred sole.
So this is my pair. They're dirty already. We wore them today on a special adventure.
Yeah, you'll see more of that later.
Do we have the pair there to show off?
Which pair?
Oh
yeah, we do.
Here, let
The
me.
adventure shoes? Or adventure jeans.
No, the thing that we did today.
Yeah.
So again, here is the 32 ounce.
With the gum sole, I think is real. It's what
So, anyways, of course, the question people are going to ask is like, when are these available? Are they available? The answer is I don't know whether we will make a 32 ounce shoe or maybe we'll have to make some type of other shoe or what's going to happen. No plans have been made at this point, but we will see.
Nah, it looks good.
So if you're interested, let us know. Leave a comment. Tell us if you're interested in denim Goral shoes, Naked Famous Denim X.
Please, yes,
Goral.
make it happen. Yeah, make it happen, please. So
What did we do today, Terry?
I like it pretty cool. By the way, quick things. I do have some Goral shoes, and they do come in wide, and they fit me pretty well. So, for anyone who's interested.
Terry and I went on a real shopping. Should I show those shoes off too?
We can go from one shoe to the other. All right, we're gonna go from one shoe to the other. A bit of a transition here. I'm not gonna call it a very abrupt segue.
We picked up some other shoes today.
Gosh.
I'm sure there will be somebody here in the chat who's familiar with this.
If you know what this
Do you know
box
what this
is,
brand is? If you know,
then you know.
then you know. All right, so let's take a look and see what's in here.
Oh my God.
Ready? Da-da-da. What are these for, Terry?
Well, if you're in the let's say the performing arts business, let's say
You might have a cool shoe. You know what these remind me of? Patrick from SpongeBob.
I was thinking something else, but yeah.
So anyways, we picked up a pair of these because I have to do some photos for this.
The first time.
Have we showed this before?
I think this is a...
No, we showed it before.
We have?
Yeah, I'm sure I showed it.
Okay.
I'm sure I showed it. I think Brandon showed it. Or no, I remember it. Le Super Sexy. So this is a Montreal exclusive jean. It will be available online, but it'll only put it in the middle. This will be only available through Naked Famous Denim Montreal online and in store. Just a small release. It's a little something to kind of... It's to honor the nightlife scene here in Montreal. So it's got a cool white and red Selvedge.
Let's show up the Selvedge over there.
The Selvedge. I really like the moose leather patch. Canadian moose leather. Dude, I thought we showed this off. Were you not there?
I don't think we have shown this off.
I think we did.
It would have been a while ago. I think this is new.
So this is a moose leather patch. It is very soft. So if you want to keep it like looking like this, just hand wash. If you like put it through the machine, it'll kind of like lose its detail. But anyways, cool jean. Can you show the pocket bags?
Oh yeah, can't forget the pocket bag. So because it's really honoring a local thing, we have the fleur de lis on the pocket bag.
What is that, Terry? For the people who don't know,
what is the fleur de lis?
What's a fleur de lis?
Well, the fleur de lis is quite famous for being on the flag of Quebec, actually, and that's what we were trying.
What is it?
What is it here? Oh, it is a specific flower that goes back to a lot of arms and stuff like that. The coat of arms, that is, from the old days in France and old France and New France. But we are, in this case, referencing the flag of Quebec, actually. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit of an homage. Again, this is an homage jean to a institution that no longer exists. It's
a bygone era.
Bygone era. So we thought
the Montreal nightlife.
Yeah.
So it's a cool black by white.
I'll do another. I think I already took
short slub on there.
One more close up. If you guys missed it the first time, if you're looking away. There's the flasher.
14 ounce.
And there's the leather there. That's kind of nice embossed. That's a nice job. Quite a detailed patch there with the moose patch. Moose leather, so we thought that'd be kind of nice, cool out, make an extra Quebec, extra Canadian there.
Yeah, those are coming next week.
Next week's releases.
Yeah.
So
anyways, that's why Terry and I went out and bought the stripper boots, and we bought a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, you'll see it.
It was fun.
When you make are you going to shoot the photos tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah.
I got to.
So if you guys look at the blog, you read the emails, you see a lot of photography of the products. It's all done by Garrett. He'll grab props and stuff and just stage them up and take all the photos, edit them himself there. And we keep things low
keep
budget.
It fun.
We keep it local, low budget there. So
we supported some local businesses.
Yeah, we kind of toured some local establishments to see what we could find, and stuff we did find indeed.
Yes.
So that's coming next week. I hope you guys are kind of interested in there. It's kind of like it's going to replace the this is not a replacement for the Belle Province vulgar Selvedge.
We still have those.
And we may or may not have more fabric. Brandon's not too sure. He thinks he did, but then he kind of thinks so. I really want to get him in the room to confirm this, because I know we're running really low in stock, and people do want the do want some more strong guys or true guys, because those jeans predate those fits.
It seems like those boots made our numbers go up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a trick as old as time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, Goral. You have to connect you to those.
Well, I was just thinking.
Please still make our shoes.
Thinking of, I was just like, well, speaking of shoes, we bought some shoes today. So let's go into the Instagram. We'll answer a few questions.
Oh boy.
I will say though, some people, I think they ask questions on Instagram, but they don't watch the live stream because they're like asking the same questions every week. Do we have a release date on the Blood Brother collaboration? That's the Rose Anvil one. No, but I think I talked about it last week, like maybe sometime in the summer, like in a few months. Is there a schedule for the Spring Summer 26 shirts? No schedule for the shirts. Do you plan to release 21-ounce black jeans in wide fit by Unbrand? Oh, re-release? There's no plans to re-release, but I could see that getting a restock. because I think it's just so like. I think
the black heavyweights do pretty well.
I just think it makes sense.
The last unbranded release was 5.4, so it's kind of like a
So there's nothing like coming on the way, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do make some more of those. True Guy Year of the Horse soon. I know it's like in the warehouse, so very soon, probably like by next week. I'd say sometime next week. Give us heavyweight work shirts. We do have heavyweight flannel work shirts for unbranded brand. There is some heavier weight work shirts for Naked Famous Denim as well. And then we have some other work shirts for unbranded brand like a chambray, kind of like a heavy black with snaps on the way. So yeah, stuff is coming if you're not happy with those heavyweight flannels. Any pants with slash pockets coming anytime this year? Maybe.
You know, it's been exactly 1 week since we brought these out.
Yeah, so I don't know when we will have these, whether this is kind of technically a spring summer 27 item, but who knows? Maybe I'll get some fabric and I'll make like just a run for like the summertime. We have these is basically like a OG 107 or I think it's called like an M1947 because this is a herringbone fabric. The generic name for this is a Baker pants. So it has the slash
like somebody
pockets.
Works with bread?
I guess. I don't know. I made my design without the pocket flaps in the back because I find the pocket flaps are just unnecessary and they're always getting like stuck up and like I don't got time to button it down and that. So anyways, it's kind of like high rise but nothing like too insane. It's got these little guys on the side so you can like tighten it down if you want. You have belt loops if you want to wear
same fabric.
We just made this sampling, so same.
This is what we had lying around.
Yeah, we just had this. So anyways, if you're looking for slash pocket pants,
and we made the pockets deeper, so you're not gonna be losing your cell phones or your change or stuff
there's
like that.
Plenty of room in the pockets, so like you can put your phone in there. It's not gonna fall out when you sit down on the couch.
Yeah, I've had slash pockets before, which are basically as soon as you sit down, it's like the pocket
dumps.
The pocket dumper outer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I saw a quick question I want to answer in the chat here. I saw asked twice. Ari Shabag, sorry about that pronunciation, ask, are Easy Guy's hips wider than True Guy's? There's no hip measurement, so I don't know. So I think from my memory, I think Easy Guy hips and True Guy hips are almost the same, I think, on the top.
It should be pretty similar.
Yeah, they're very close.
Yeah, the thing is, there's not going to be like there is some variation, but like because it's Selvedge, it's straight on the outside, so it's not like it's going to go, you know. But yeah, I'd say pretty similar. Like if you really like the Easy Guy, you really want it big in the top, then the Easy Guy is a good option. But the True Guy also is pretty generous, I'd say, in the top block, and also the Strong Guy. All right, back to the questions. We'll try to answer a few more here. Will the Akuma trunks fabric ever come out in indigo? That's a interesting question, like a indigo Shinigami.
Indigo Shinigami.
Could be. That would be a neat idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like we might have done that already, to be honest. But I can't confirm. I saw some pleated trousers on the site, but no picture yet. Can we get a preview of those? I don't have it ready this time, but I'll try to get it for you next time.
We have 2 pleated trousers available, though, I think. Like a cord version and 10-ounce lightweight rinse denim.
Okay, Jameson Keating says, True Guy is slim on my legs unless I size up, but I want my butt to look nice. What do I do? I would say try the Strong Guy. Because that's going to give you more room in the legs, and then you can size down so it looks tight and so it looks good on your butt. I kind of have a similar thing because like I find with the True Guy on the smaller sizes, the leg opening becomes smaller. Whereas like on the larger size, like Terry's like wearing a 34 or 36 and it gets quite large. So for me on the True Guy, they almost look slim because if I'm wearing like a 29 or a 30, it's not a very big leg. So anyways, I like the Strong Guy in the smaller sizes. Okay, we'll answer just a couple more here because I got our little Tokyo
Oh yeah,
recommendation
We
list.
gotta...
People were asking for a recommendations list.
Tokyo A
so I made an
A to Z
official picks of Terry, myself, and Brandon, and we'll share that link with you guys so you can see when you go there. Anyways, back to the list here. Will the left-hand twill drop? I think there's a big replan, and it should be like tonight. I think.
Yeah, we got true guys. Yeah. We got some weird guys, easy guys.
Tonight around midnight-ish.
Not a ton of more groovy or strong guys, but some of the other ones as well.
But there is a replan of left-hand twill, and I think it will be up tonight around midnight. So check tomorrow morning, or if you want, you can stay up late.
Yeah, we know the demand is there, and we're making them as fast as we can.
All right. Okay, someone asked, do we share the same waist sizing as X generic brand? I would say no.
Yeah, just an easy answer.
It always varies.
Are you the same as like such and such brand? Yeah, like, of course, like we'll always say no. Yeah.
Well, this person's talking about a big brand, and I can tell you that even within this big brand, there's no such thing as a standard. Like there's always variants. So we always recommend you always check the size charts before buying, because they're depending on fabric, depending on a lot of things, fits, all types of things. The waist measurement will vary a little bit. If you just pick your tag size, like you probably gonna be okay, but they might be a little tight or a little loose.
Yeah, even big brands are not going to stick to one number forever. Not for 10 years ago, outlet prices, outlet models, stuff like that. Yeah. It always changes there. So
if you go to like a big, let's say like a big denim brand, like a generic one, and you check their size guide, it's like laughable how inaccurate. They're like, well, it's gonna, like, if you buy a tag size 32, it's gonna be like between 31 and 34 inch in the waist. You're like, well, that's not very useful.
Nice and nice broad.
Yeah, they're not very specific with their sizing, because they can't be when they have just one size chart for the whole website. Fox fiber corduroy in the future. I forget if we ordered any of that, but we talked about it. Something we really like the Kibata Kaiju.
Con or something?
Yeah, Con, which is a brown fox fiber corduroy. But I forget if we were gonna order that fabric. I just remember it was very expensive. So that's the thing. Is like, yes, it's very cool. Yes, we want it, but like also, it's gonna be.
We've been doing a lot of expensive things, and anything fox fiber, of course, is going to be like a large premium on that, along with any other like specialty cotton.
Yeah. When is the chocolate milk releasing? I feel like it answers every week. Not for a while. It's coming in the distance, but not for like probably a month or something like that. And the same question: when are we getting a restock on solid black? I don't know.
I like to see a lot of the love for the core. Like I've definitely noticed.
Yeah, that's great though.
The solid black, dirty fade, left hand to a natural indigo. Like these 4 core jeans being getting a lot of love this past year.
But it's because it's good. Like the solid black is solid, and the left hand twill is great. That's why I'm wearing it like right now.
Yeah, it's my first.
Like it's one of the best fabrics we make. It's just, it's really good. Okay, all right. We'll answer 2 more questions, and when will you drop more groovy guys? We got more groovy guys coming on the way. That I think
they're in the warehouse.
There's left-hand twill groovy guys on the website right now, and then there's gonna be even more coming tonight, and then there's gonna be, I think, there's bluegrass. We cut some bluegrass. I think groovy guys that will also be coming very soon, if not like. Yeah, very, very soon. So keep an eye out for those. I don't think I'm going to do a release on the bluegrass. I'll just like put them up, and I'll make a little Instagram post or something and say, hey, they're available. All right, last question here. A lot of questions I've answered before. Everyone keeps asking about solid black and left-hand twill. Maybe it's like I'm wondering if maybe on TikTok, like somebody keeps...
I do wonder, because
pumping it up, and that's why everyone keeps asking. I'm in the
warehouse picking these jeans, and they are moving.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's actually crazy. It's like every second question is about groovy guys or solid black strong guys. If you could do a collab with anyone, who would it be?
Well,
We'll do this last one.
I guess to be like, I mean, the fashion brands are just like topics.
No,
I'm going to stick with what I said
anything.
earlier. I'm going to go back to Warhammer. There's been a lot of other anime ones. Like, the Berserk was cool. Berserk would be cool. Mm-hmm. But I think Warhammer could pull in more people. Plus, it gets a lot of mainstream press. I think more mainstream than like some other people there. And those like Warhammer jeans, like it would be pretty cool. I'm talking specifically 40K. None of this Sigma nonsense over there.
Sigma? How about Ligma?
No, don't you start. Don't you start. And yeah, 40K favorite 40K book. Anything by Dan Abnett, especially early stuff. Really, really quality literature.
Okay, I'm gonna think outside of the box. Because you're thinking of just licensing. And doing
I think they're meant to licenses, but like maybe like of the fashion.
If
like
I could do
Yves Saint Laurent.
If I could do any collaboration with any
company, really?
I'd do a collaboration with Leica.
Ooh.
I think a cool camera
Classy.
with maybe like a denim, instead of having leather, like a denim on there, you know? That would be cool. Maybe like a nice denim neck strap or something.
I just saw a label maker detail on your...
Yeah, I have a label. I found this at my home recently, cool. So I bought some labels. Didn't I tell you? I told you last live stream.
Yeah, you bought it. Well, now you actually used it.
I kind of made a mistake and I had to back it up and try again. But don't think, just shoot. That's the motto.
Street photographer.
If you know, you know where that came from. But yeah, I would do a collaboration with them. Maybe like a camera bag made out of jeans material, some straps, a cool camera with a denim leatherette.
It's very tasteful,
right?
Yeah,
you know, I'm just trying to think of like if you could dream anything you want, if you could literally do
anything.
Oh, Porsche, Naked and Famous Denim, where you have a Porsche with denim seats.
The thing is, they've had like some of those cars have had some really interesting like flannel like seats, like checker pattern flannel seats or something. The problem is
it's the 911 big slub.
I don't know, man, about sitting like sitting there on that road trip with my
with your jeans on your jeans.
My vintage resto modded like air cooled 911, like $500,000 worth of car, and getting kind of itchy by slub skin to slub. I don't know.
Jameson, he got it. Garrett is Lomo maxing. He gets it. He knows exactly. He got the reference.
Okay. Well, a photographer with the reporter shirt or something of all like the film podcasts.
No, the vest.
Oh, the vest. Yeah, it's
so
right.
Like the photographer's vest. That would actually be sweet.
The pouch for your flash balls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, all right. I think that's enough.
That's a good one. It's cup noodle collab also. Oh man, that's a great
cup
idea.
Noodle. That's like maybe
cool
possible.
Pop culture. That's pop culture.
Okay, Terry. I'm gonna let you take the wheel here.
I'm gonna embiggen this screen here a little bit there.
Okay, you embiggen it.
I'm gonna embiggen this. I'm gonna go a bit over here. Actually, no, what we'll do? We're gonna go to browser, and then we're gonna embiggen this. Okay.
All right. Can we just? Everyone can see.
Everyone can see this there. So we have a slightly delayed thing, but
okay.
It's fully embiggened.
So
here we go. This is our Tokyo favorite spots. This is I think a lot of Garrett's, like 99% Garrett's work over here. Is it? Oh yeah. It's showing up pretty good over there. Yeah. So yeah, this is I think due to popular demand, like hey, like what I'm visiting Japan, I'm visiting Tokyo.
Basically, Brandon,
where should I go?
So many people asking like, hey, where should I go? Like, and then Brandon's like, hey, do you have a list of places to send people? And I was like, I don't, but I'll make one. So these are a few places that it's myself, Brandon, and one small addition from Terry.
Just one.
So we're not going to go through every single thing, but we'll just, because I don't want to bore everyone. But first up, I think if you go to Tokyo, first place you should be hitting up is the cemetery here.
As one does.
I think going to it's something different because like you go to cemeteries in your own town or whatever. It's nothing like a Japanese cemetery, and I really think it's like nice and peaceful. This is a cool one. It's got cherry blossoms in it when it's cherry blossom season. This specific cemetery, Yanaka, is got a lot of like famous people and movie stars buried there. Again, it's just kind of a neat place to walk around. This is kind of like an old cool village. This is actually this tree.
The tree.
What I also bookmarked on here. It should be. Oh, where did I?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yes.
So the tree is down here, I think. Where did I put it here? Anyways,
the tree.
There's a tree that I bookmarked in here because it's a really cool tree.
There's one tree in Tokyo that you gotta go there. Straight off the plane.
Here it is. Here's the tree. It's like right near here.
When you go to Tokyo, you gotta go see the tree.
Boom! Look at this nice tree.
There's the tree.
It used to be more bushy and but they chopped a bunch off of it, I guess, because of the power lines, which is a shame. Anyways, so again, this is like deep cuts.
Why is the tree special, Garrett?
It's like famously like photographed a lot by a lot of Japanese photographers, and also it's just kind of like this large tree, and it's kind of I think a rare type of tree. Anyways, again,
don't miss the tree.
This is a deep cut. This is just kind of a cool place into in between Tokyo and Yokohama down here. It's just kind of this like area where you can go for a walk. Again, more cherry blossoms. It just goes down by the river. There's all these like baseball diamonds and stuff. Again, this is something you do if you're there for like a week or something. You want to go do something a little different. Probably not going to see many gaijins down there, I can't imagine, because it's not a very touristy place.
You might see Beizan.
Okay, next up we got Terry's edition.
My one suggestion over here, because I'm a huge car nerd, and while I did live in Japan for over a year, I did not live in Tokyo. I lived in Fukuoka, so I'm not really a Tokyo guy. I don't know it too well. However, I'm a car guy, and car things I do know. And there's basically a parking lot, a very special parking lot.
Yeah.
So if you are a car nerd and you are in Japan, somehow get your way over all the way down. So here's Tokyo there. Get your way down to Yokohama here, this Daikoku parking area, Daikoku PA. And it's this really, really, really cool, super, super car nerdy spot there. And I'm just kind of going through. There's constant car meets there. So if you're car nerd, you probably already know about it there. Yeah, look at the NSX there, S15s. Just look. It's got everything. Constantly cool cars. GTRs. And
can you get there by public transit?
You cannot.
But could you Uber there?
You can definitely Uber there. It'd be really cool if you bring your own car there, like this Honda Beat or something.
We should get Bezat to bring his little rare car down.
Yeah, his Rasheen. We got like a super. Oh, that's the Celica. Maybe it's the Celica over there. Where are the pictures of the
Celica.
cars? Yeah, you got Fair Lady.
Nice.
You got some Lotuses there.
I like how there's
Ferrari.
food pictures too.
Yeah, if you look at this on YouTube, you're gonna see like a ton of cool things there. I mean, like this is. There's 15,000 reviews, so it's a really, really cool place to go. And it looks like there's touristy things. Go to the Daikoku with a cool car. It is a little touristy these days, so it might be full. Don't be a dick. Be polite. But if you can kind of go there off peak hours and just see some cool cars, absolutely.
I love how the
super cool.
The shape of it. It's got like all these roads. It's just so like like the flyover kind of like overpass thing. It's just so cool.
And you'll see like all types of car culture. They have like different meets for different cultures. They have like lowriders over there. They're going to have like Harley people. They're going to have like Bosuzoku. They'll have all types.
What's a Bosuzoku?
Yeah, basically
motorcycle guys.
Yeah, like Japanese like
motorcycle gang
and hooligans.
All right, moving on. This option here.
That's my contribution. I'll wash my hands.
Museum of Roadside Art. I'm not going to click on it. It's a little bit spicy. This is not for kids. I actually haven't been there yet, but I really want to go, and I think Brandon's going to enjoy it. So anyways, we're going to check that out next time we go. This is a pick from Brandon. Kimura Glass. If you like the finer things in life, go to Kimura Glass.
Oh, man.
This is luxury cocktail glasses. Some of the nicest, probably the nicest glasses I've seen. Some of the bars that we like to visit use these in the bar, at which we'll get to Brandon's favorites bars section.
I saw these photos. I instinctively kind of like put my hands close to my body because I don't want to knock something over. And I'm only looking at pictures.
Next, we have the Oi race course. We don't actually go there for horse racing, but there's like a market there, a vintage market. I have a few. I'm not gonna go through everything, but a few shops that I like to visit as well. Shimokitazawa, this is like I think well known now, but that's a cool vintage shopping area. We have the Capital stores here because Brandon likes to visit those.
Bananas for Capital.
And like even if you're not going to buy anything, I think they're still cool to check out because they have really, I like the way the stores are designed.
Beautiful stores.
Nice stores. All right, next up here. This is a good thing for everyone to go see.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
the
you
Tokyo
mentioned this one before.
Metropolitan Government Building. You can go up it, and as far as I remember, since I was there last, you can go up there for free. They have a viewing deck. It's a very tall building. You go up here at the top, and you can look out on the skyline for free. Oh, this is the Park Hyatt here on the left, which is later in my list.
I do like the Hyatt.
Yes.
I wish I could say I only stay at the Hyatt.
I only stay at the Hyatt. So anyways, nice
true.
like lookout point, and it just kind of reminds you of the fact, something that I always say to people is when you go to Tokyo, the sprawl, the immensity is just so overwhelming because it just goes on forever. Like as far as the eye can see, the city continues on. So it's just one of those things that I think is a pretty cool. It is touristy. There's going to be tourists, but whatever. Just go do it. It's not like too far out of the way. Top pick right there, especially if it's your first time to Tokyo.
For the record, like we're sharing this list, right?
Yeah, we're sharing this list.
Yeah, we're going to share this list.
Share you the link.
You guys can kind of go for the deep dive. You can click on everything. All these have been vetted by at least Garrett.
Yeah, at least me.
and the parking lot. So he recommends a tree. I recommend a parking lot. Yeah. Trust us, it's exciting.
Yeah. Not everything has to be like, crazy, but just appreciate the smaller
things. Stay away
things.
from Harajuku and go straight to
the tree.
Tree and the parking lot.
And the cemetery. Next up, we have Ginza 6. If you want to do some luxury shopping, Ginza is a great place. This main road here, I would recommend going on a Sunday. They close down this road, and it's really nice to kind of walk down there. Everyone's dressed up nice, and you can sit on the tables and the benches. It's just a cool area. Next up, second cemetery of my list.
2 cemeteries on
this
one
is
list.
I always find that we end up staying near here, just because it's kind of like central to the places that we need to visit.
Oh yeah.
So right. I do quite like this cemetery. I go through for walks in here as well.
It's a short walk to our buddies at Rostica, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not too far away from Harajuku over here, which is great. Next up, this one, I'd only been there once with Terry. If you watch our video, you'll see it is a nice place to go.
It's cool.
Tokyo Tower is cool. You don't have to pay to go up it. You can just hang out at the bottom. It is free, but it is definitely worth checking out, and it's not like, again, like out of the way or hard to get to. So I definitely recommend.
Tokyo Tower is kind of cool because the neighborhood around there has got that Showa era vibe there too. It's got that cool old hotel. And it just kind of feels a bit more like those older, like 70s, 80s Japan there when things are like, really anything can happen.
Oh, by the way, that tree is a Himalayan cedar tree. So you don't see those every day.
No.
Next up here, this is just because I like trains. There's like train stores, general train store. There's actually 2 on this list. So if you're into trains, or if you just go to Tokyo and you appreciate all of the
if you're a rail fan, you already know about Japan.
Or maybe you have like a young nephew or something who's into trains. Like bring him back a little model Shinkansen or something.
I did that.
That's a cool thing to do.
I did get a
If you want to develop film, this is the lab I recommend. If you want to buy cameras or just kind of go to the coolest camera store you've ever been to, Yodobashi Camera in Shinjuku is crazy. It is like...
You will get white glove service.
Yeah, very good. We've bought G-Shocks there before. Mr. G's.
We've dropped
cash.
Big bills.
At Yodobashi. Cool place to go. Next up, Bar Martha. This is a whiskey bar that I recommend right near Ibisu Station. If you like to smoke, you can smoke inside. So you get the full experience. They play vinyl there. They have a good whiskey selection. You can bring in your fancy Japanese cigarettes and smoke them there in the bar, and I think it's a pretty cool place. So Bar Martha, you could check that out. This is a weird name. White line becomes a plant, basically.
What?
So this is
white line.
This is at Yoyogi.
That become a plant.
So this is basically the entrance to Yoyogi Park. We mentioned this before, but if you come here on a Sunday, there's like these greaser people that'll be like,
oh my god, look at them head to toe. They're all tuxedoed up.
Yeah. So I think it's a cool thing to do. Again, if you're there on a Sunday morning.
Look at that guy. His boots.
Yeah, free entertainment. Go check it out.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay, next up, Curry Up. This is a great curry spot that Brandon and I like. So usually a lot of the things that we need to do in Japan are actually in the Harajuku area, because not only is there like shopping, but there's a lot of like kind of industry stuff in like the office buildings there. So we're around here. We like to go to Curry Up, which is here, and a Furry. That's a ramen joint. All right. Lastly, Chatty Chatty Burger, my favorite burger place. I still haven't brought Terry there. Wait, but their burgers are just crazy. Like,
he loves the
they're
Chatty
just so
Chatty.
good.
Look at that, man. Looks like a...
Okay, and then last one here. Terry remembers this.
We went there.
Shiseido
We had a
Parlor
business luncheon.
Yeah.
Although luncheon is like doing it a disservice.
Yes.
It was a long business luncheon there.
Anyways, so let's post this.
Let's put it in the chat there.
Post this in the chat. So you can click this link.
Let's see if it works.
Bookmark it, or you can add it to your Google Maps on your phone. Yes. Go to site.
Go to site there.
And you can use use this favorite list, so that when you go to Tokyo, you have some cool stuff to go see.
Cemeteries, the tree, curry burger, and a parking lot.
and the cowboy and the greaser guys.
Oh, the greaser park. Yeah, I'll have a curry, and then like while I'm digesting my curry, I kind of go there, look at the greasers, kind of like.
I think it's a good list, because you can easily go to Tokyo, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're just gonna be hitting like all the tourist spots. It's gonna be you and a bunch of other like Americans.
A lot of them there, yeah.
But not. I'd say most of the stuff on this list is not gonna be overrun with tourists.
Yeah.
You probably won't see many tourists at the Shiseido Parlor, Harajuku.
You will not. That I promise you.
Yeah.
But you will feel very much like you're experiencing a part of the society and the culture that is very real for a lot of people, but not always part of the travel guides, which is kind of why it's cool, because it is real, it is authentic, but it's not always too cliche. But I'm a fan of like, doing like some like cliche things just because, usually
some cliche things are worth it.
Yeah,
like,
man.
To me, going to Yoyogi and seeing the guys dancing around, a little bit cliche, like it's a well-known thing, but I still think it's like, hey, one, it's free. Two, it's right beside Harajuku Station. It's fast to get there. It's easy, and like it's kind of a fun thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So there we go.
Okay, so thanks for everyone who tuned in.
Thanks for that fun little episode.
Yeah, I think it's time for snack time, Terry.
Let's move on.
What do we got? We have a special. Something brought in by Mr. David. We won't say for his whole name because I don't want to.
But David
dox him.
David from New York.
David from New York. He's a real cool guy. I hope he's watching.
I hope you are watching.
He's been in some of the fit videos in the New York fit videos, so he's always got something cool on. And he came up to Montreal and visited us here, and he dropped off these snacks which I've never seen before. They look like they're from Europe.
I think it says Norwegian.
They look a lot like a bugle coated in chocolate, if you know what a bugle is. Do Americans have bugles?
I'm going to try and read it. It says salt, and sprott. Sprott. So I can't really speak Nord.
All right.
But I am very curious about whatever this is. It does look like chocolate. I'm just going to dive right in, man. Let's dive right in. So thank you, Dave. Let's try these exotic treats from the north. Oh my gosh, what on earth?
Oh wow. Oh, you got a double stuck together one.
I think these are very much.
Oh, they're all stuck together. So look at that.
That is looks like two bugles covered in chocolate stuck together.
I remember you used to be able to put the bugles on your finger, but maybe that's because my fingers were smaller.
I'm ready to. Yeah,
not coated in chocolate.
It wants to smash. That's all I know.
It wants to melt in my hand. It's very melty.
Yeah, that's right. We can't hold on for too long.
All right, let's try it.
Oh. Oh.
You can taste the salt. The milk chocolate is a nice compliment, though. I feel like this must be a bugle. They literally bought bugles and then sent them through chocolate.
This is a salty corn snack dunked in milk chocolate.
Which is good.
It's like those you haven't seen like chocolate covered potato chips. It's the same thing. This is a chocolate covered corn snack.
Or chocolate covered pretzel.
But yeah, these are chocolate covered bugles from what I can only assume is Norway.
Is a bugle a European thing?
I don't know, man. It says smashoriginal.com. Don't go there. A bit of a risky click. I'll share the details.
Bugles. Are bugles a European thing?
I thought they're as American.
Oh no, they're made in Chicago.
Yeah, it has to be American.
It's American. So there you go. These are like Norwegian chocolate bugles.
Salt and Sprott.
Very good.
These are pretty good. Thank you,
Would
David.
recommend. Thank you, David.
These are quite enjoyable.
All right, Ty, what's your rating on these?
Oh, I'm going to give these a solid 3.75 out of 5. Very snackable. Nice milk chocolate. Actually, it's not a cheap milk chocolate. I love dark chocolate, but quality milk chocolate is sometimes pretty tasty too. These are pretty good.
I would.
Yeah. That's going to like thumbs up for a smash. Smash snack.
Smash that like button.
Oh my goodness.
I would say for me 7.75. Same rating as last week. 8 is like a really high.
I can't believe you gave those like fart chips like a.
You know, some people came over to my house. They all tried it.
Yeah.
They liked it.
It literally, the other ones, it tasted like someone farted in my mouth. That's kind of like the feeling was like that felt like a puff of gas. Like I can still remember it. Extremely unpleasant, but I'm very grateful for the family that sent it over. Mm-hmm. Anyway, and on that bombshell, it's time to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Always a pleasure to chat with everybody out there. I do hope you enjoyed it, everyone, and we'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.